Hey guys, Tamikaze back with more custom zombies, and this map that I'm playing right now is called Underground, and the map maker's name is Erubus. I believe that's how you say his name. And on this run, I am going to show you guys what I do to hopefully get to the end of this map, if there is such a thing, and just do some exploration. I'm kind of trying to do it like as fast as I can, so I don't stand around too long in the same area once I kind of get going, because I don't want to bore you guys. I mean, if you guys really want to, sit there and analyze all aspects of every room, then you can go ahead and play that, play this yourself and have fun doing that. But I have played this a few times and keep doing stupid stuff. I'm trying to find a good place to camp, more or less, because there are just so many rooms to open up, so many areas to explore, and most of them are just not very solo-friendly rooms. A lot of claustrophobic areas that you just can't hold down, and the zombies will come in from everywhere. So you just can't. You gotta save up points, I guess, is essentially what I'm thinking. That my only hope is to do is save up points. If you're a 3-4 man team or something like that, I guess maybe even one other person would help alleviate some of the stress of zombies coming in from both sides of areas. But me just doing this by myself, and having already played this a couple of times, I know what I'm in for, and what I probably have to do to survive. But before I get into that too much, I just want to talk about Erubus' other map, his first map that he made. It's called GDRS. I don't know what that acronym stands for. I gotta assume it's an acronym for something, but that one came out, gosh, I want to say a year or two ago maybe. And when I got into custom zombies a while back, gosh, it must have been like 2, maybe 3 years ago then, I guess, that the map came out, whatever it was. Yeah, when I just got into custom zombies, actually, I'm gonna cut away here. I'm gonna cut away here, guys, in a second, just because I'm gonna camp right here, essentially, is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, right in this area here. And I'm just gonna be accumulating points for the next couple rounds, like the next 4 or 5 rounds. And so I don't want to bore you guys with everything that I'm doing with that, because you guys don't want to just see me camp, because that's not fun. Just watching somebody point building is not fun. You've seen point building before, so rather than make you guys suffer through that, I'm not going to. But anyway, yeah, I'll cut away here in a minute. But yeah, where was I? GDRS, yeah. So, not even knowing anything about this map, I just decided, I downloaded a bazillion of custom zombie maps, and I just wanted to play them all, because I was so totally geeked about them, and I was excited, about custom zombies. I just kind of found out about custom zombies, a while back, whatever, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna. So I went through and I played as many as I possibly could, and GDRS ended up being one of them. And a lot of the maps are really simple. Map makers, don't really know what they're doing. A lot of maps out there are made by people who made one map and that was it, because they realized it wasn't for them. So there's a whole lot of, I guess, junkier maps or not as good maps, whatever. Okay, so I'm back here doing a little bit higher in the rounds. I've accumulated some points, so I'll keep going with my story. But yeah, anyway, so I didn't know anything about GDRS. It's one of those I just loaded up on a whim and was like, okay, let's see what this map has to offer. And it's really cool. The layout for the map, it is a little bit like this. I mean, this is a much bigger map, I would say. I mean, higher ceilinged areas and just larger in scope. So you know, just cool, bigger set pieces. It's like if a really good like film director, you know, can only afford to make a small movie, but he does a really good job on what he's given, and then you know he proves himself, so he's given a much bigger budget, and then he comes out with another movie, and it's just big feeling and dynamic and really cool, and that's kind of what I feel like Erubus has done with these two maps. He had a smaller map first, but it was really cool because he's very talented. And then he came out with this, like his manifesto, or this big map, you know, to really show what he could do. Probably learned a whole lot of things between that map and this map. So yeah, this is just real. I'm so glad that he's still mapping, because that GDRS was a great map. So, all right, so I accumulated a bunch of points. My goal was just to get as many as I could. You know, 16, 17, 18,000 was kind of what I was thinking I would probably get. So now I'm going to get my perks and just start opening up some areas. And like I said, I'm not exploring a whole lot here. Just kind of want to get my bearings, open up as many doors as I can, and show you guys that there are a heck of a lot of places to explore on here. And there's just not a whole lot of areas to camp or hold down for one player. You know, earlier whoa, that's Lag City. An earlier playthrough, the reason why I ended up with that shotgun there was because man, why is it lagging so much? I got downed by stupid dogs. Like, I was just about to kind of make my escape and just, you know, run for it. I had a bunch of points, but then there was a dog round, and I got downed by freaking dogs when I had a ton of points, and it just sucked. So I was like, I'm gonna get that shotgun, and just in case, I ended up not really using it that much, but oh well, better to have it and not need it, right, guys? That's what I always say. So yeah, look at, man, I'm just going through door after door after door, and there's, you know, places where zombies come in, so this wouldn't be a good place to hold down. You know, everywhere I go, each new area that I enter is just it's not big enough to really run circles comfortably for me, and there's always a place, like right there, where the zombies can come in. So I'm thinking, look at this hallway. Maybe I'll hold down this hallway, and I can't think of any better place to camp. I lost my previous camping spot because I opened, zombies can probably drop down there, who knows. Type 99 on the wall, why do people put that garbage there, right? So yeah, I lost my previous camping spot. The starting area has some quasi-good camping spots, maybe. You know, I did camp, you know, here's a one little Bible Wonder Waffle area. Cool. I don't really open that in this level, in this run. I don't believe that my plan is going to be to do that. So yeah, when I find that crawler. So yeah, a lot of I'm losing my train of thought. So I'm seeing some other switches here and there, and I'm just wondering if they do something. But I'm not really sure. But we will find out. We will find out some things and have a good time. But yeah, just so I'm trying to figure out what's the best place now to. I'm down to $70. Where can I go now to rack up some points? And what I end up doing, I believe, is sitting down in that hallway area way back toward the end. But just, guys, take all this in. It takes a lot of creativity to design so many rooms that connect and lead to various places, and you know, all they all work and intertwine and connect, and you know, and each room, while it looks similar, and it's the gray cement walls, a lot of gray floors, made dirt floors, a lot of metal grating, you know, here and there, so it all looks pretty similar. But then again, each area is unique too in its appearance. You can tell that Erubus didn't just copy one room 18 times and slap it together on a map and say, hey, look, I created a map where you can, you know, hold out and then fall back to the next door, then, you know, last as long as you can, fall back to the next door. See, I made a fun map, lots of doors to open. No. He actually put a heck of a lot of thought into the layout. So, so I'm very thankful for his dedication to creativity in that matter. And I mean, he had a certain theme in mind, and so maybe you could like, well, you can't really break away from the theme. I mean, you can't make it like, you know, pink with purple polka dots everywhere, you know, and make it super colorful and things like that. You know, so there's that reasoning maybe behind why it doesn't look prettier than it possibly could. But so I guess it's the theme. Still, I would have liked this map to be a little bit more appealing to the eyes. You know, just because a map has to keep a theme doesn't mean it needs to look like so dingy everywhere and nasty. And if it does, do you really want to make a map about an area like that? Like, clean it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm holding out here, seeing some zombies coming in that window barricade thing over there, but most of them are going to come from in front there. I've got a nice long hallway here, and it's only round 11, so I should be sitting pretty. I'm just racking up points. I got my backup PPSH, which will save me, and I'm just in point building mode. Until I really feel like I'm pressured, I have no intention of moving from this spot, because this round isn't that hard. It hasn't been that hard, so you know, what the heck. I'll just chill here for another round, maybe. Trying to knife and not get that bomb, although I probably could have. I'm just doing a lot of thinking right now. You know, kind of trying to figure out what I want to do, when I want to move. Got another good chunk of points, but it's not good enough because I don't think that there's really any other places that I know of that I can camp at from here on. And now, look, I haven't made my way through this entire map. At some point I died the last time I played on here. And I didn't get to the end, so I don't know what the end holds. So, you know, okay, that's a Bible ammo right there, which is really cool. So, you know, if you have your favorite weapon and you don't want to go all the way back to the beginning or wherever it was to get it, periodically there's these Bible ammo refills on the wall, which I think is a pretty genius idea. Because who wants to go back to like that almost starting area to get their Thompson refilled? Not this guy. But yeah, so that's what the name of the game right now is. Just get freaking points. And yeah. Solo running, guys. This is what you do when you run solo. You gotta figure some stuff out. You know, trial and error. There's no teammates to bail you out. You know, it's not like you can just, you know, decide to be stupid and then your buddies can you know, pick you up before the next round starts. Nope, this is just one man versus insano zombies. So we gotta plan things. We have to know what we're doing. And that's debatable whether we do. But still, look at this. Freaking huge missile rocket ship thing. Another cool area, you know, just in case you're like, man, that underground area was getting too dark for me. Where else are we gonna go? How much farther down can we possibly go? Are we gonna like enter some area where there's no lights, too dark, and yuck, whatever. Ammo refill. Had a little bit left in the PPSH. Fast crawler, but who cares? We're gonna be on the move. We're moving right now. So, unlock next area. Unlock next area. Going, just moving up this place. And see how huge this missile thing is? Alright, now where are we going now? We don't go up anymore. This is pretty much where I died. I've not been any farther than right here. So right now, folks, we are in new territory. I know nothing past here. Whew. I'm kind of feeling squeamish and scared. So, only another minute or so, and then I'm going to cut it off and make make the second part of this map video daily. So yes, stay tuned for the next part to see what happens. See how far I get. Do I get to the end? What happens at the end? You know, do I win, lose, die, succeed? Who knows? But we'll find out. Sweet, another PPSH. But so far so good, man. We went through, there's a ton of doors there. Ooh, where does this lead? We'll have to find out next time, guys. Next time. See you in a minute.